See what we looking like. Hold on. Uh, Yo, my allergies are like, they're winning. They're they're winning right now. I ain't gonna lie. They're on top of the world. They're on top of the world right now. Give me a little minute. Give me a little minute. A little minute. Oh snap! I ain't want to do that. My allergies are like. Hold on. I'm very still new to this live streaming thing, so y'all give me a minute, all right? Hold up. I don't know why I keep asking me that question. Hold on. Un momento. Y'all see what I did there? Hold on. Dude, I am so confused. How you get the... Oh, there it is. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. Later. Where? All right. Move out my way. Hold up. There we go. All right. Hopefully I'm not looking all pixelated and junk. If I am, it is what it is. Ain't nothing I can really do about it. I'm sure it'll fix and do whatever it's got to do later. Anywho, what I do, y'all? You may see David's back again with another vid or stream. Actually, it's been like a week since I've streamed. I don't usually stream. I really don't. And today I feel like I picked the worst time to stream, but why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not stream? So that's what I'm here to do. Today we're going to talk about week 11. I mean, I don't know. The NFL's been I don't know. It's been unpredictable. Like you can't predict anything that's going on in the NFL right now. You would have thought the Eagles would have had you would have thought the Eagles had a better grasp on things, but they don't. They're 7-2. AJ Brown is over it. That offense is sputtering. They need that deep. Well, they need their offense to step up. They need their offense to step up because you can't keep winning the games like that. Just like AJ Brown said, you can't keep winning the games like that. You need to step up because there's going to come a point in time where that offense is going to have to win you that game. You're going to have to drop 33. You're going to have to drop 40. You might have to. I mean, think about it. The 2000s Ravens, they had to drop. Their offense had to drop 33 points just to beat the Jacksonville Jags. I mean, you're gonna have to show up sooner or later. That's just the reality of that. As far as the Eagles go, the Lions are coming in. You know, Dan Campbell took over the offensive coordinator duties. Even though the real OC is still there, doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all. Dan Campbell's calling the ship. He's running that ship over there. So we're going to see how that goes against that defense. I'm excited. I'm excited for that matchup. That might be my favorite matchup right there. I think Philly I think they still win it. I do. Even though I hope they don't, but I think they do. I mean, I'm going to be a football fan before I am a Cowboys fan all day, every day. I feel like that does a disservice to the game, but I think Philly gets it done. I think it'll be a close game. It'll be a close game. I think I'm in the range of probably like 20-17, probably 24-17. Either way, I think Philadelphia wins. I think they win. But it won't be a comfortable win. If they can't get that off, I don't know, dude. I don't know, but I do know that I have Philly winning, but I don't know how they're gonna win. I don't know how they're gonna win. I mean, I think the defense is gonna show up. Phillips is a baller. That defensive end is a baller. He's a hooper, right? So he's going to do his thing. He's going to get down. And he's with Vic Fangio again, where he had his success early on with the Miami Dolphins. So, where Jalen Phillips had his success with the Dolphins 2 years back? 2, 3? Yeah, 2 years. So, I mean, we're definitely going to see how that goes. But I think Philly finds a way to win. I mean, that's the name of the game, finding a way to win. But you can't keep trying to find a way to win and not really have an identity on offense this year. Last year it was more so Saquon Barkley was running. You know, they had Saquon Barkley. We could get you through the air, or we can get you running the rock. I'm sorry. And this year, it doesn't necessarily seem like, I don't know. They just seem off. It reminds me of the 2023 season. That's exactly what they remind me of right now. That 2023 season, the OC didn't really know what he was doing. I think Kevin Patullo, he is not a good OC. My honest opinion, he's not a good offensive coordinator. And Philly fans, you can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I really think that Kevin Patullo is not a good offensive coordinator. I don't think he's one of those offensive coordinators where you're like, oh yeah, bro, we got to bring him back next year. No. I think you do miss Kellen Moore. You do miss Shane Steichen. I think you miss those guys. But speaking of Shane, hold up, let's see. Who do the Colts play? Or they might have a bye week. Who do the Colts play? I'm not sure who the Colts play, but who do they play? The Colts. They're on a bye. Okay, never mind. They're on a bye. Tonight's game, the Jets and Patriots. Not sure who I have. Not sure. Well, yes, I do. The Patriots. Duh. The Patriots should win, but divisional games are very tricky. I mean, you saw that when Miami went against, the Bills went against Miami, and Miami had something for them. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as divisional games go, you can't necessarily predict who's going to come out on top. But I mean, looking at their records, they're 8-2. Patriots are 8-2. Jets are 2-7. I'm expecting. I don't know. I really think. The Jets are on a 2-game win streak, so they might win. You never know, bro. You never know. This is you never know. You never know. But I think the Patriots should win, and they should win comfortably. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if the Jets end up finding a way to win. Just don't. What's another one? The Commanders and the Dolphins. Commanders are going through it, and it's okay. I put it like this: the Commanders weren't necessarily that good to begin the season. It is what it is. The Commanders they weren't necessarily that good to start the season, but they did suffer injuries. JD5 got hurt, McLaurin got hurt. Debo got hurt, but he's playing now. Their defense is in utter shambles. Dan Quinn is now taking over play calling on the defensive side of the ball. So I think we'll see as far as that goes. I don't think the Commanders will win, but the Dolphins aren't all that either. But I mean, they're still intact as far as offensive pieces go, other than Tyreek Hill, obviously. But you know what? Forget it. I'm going Dolphins. I'm gonna go Dolphins. They'll probably win this game. Not comfortably either. I think it's going to be an ugly game too. This is an international game too. It's going to be in Madrid. Interesting. Muy interesante. All right. 1 o'clock window. Panthers, Falcons. Didn't the Panthers beat the Falcons already? So and they did it really comfortably too, if I'm not mistaken. So I think the Panthers are better than the Falcons. They are. Now, divisional games. We talked about this earlier. Divisional games are very, very tricky. You don't know what's going to happen. It could be a blowout. It could be a close game. You just don't know. You just don't. You don't know what's going to happen as far as divisional games goes. But the Panthers should beat the Falcons. I do wonder if the Falcons come back and with some vengeance, seeking some revenge for how they did them early on in the season. I think, you know what? I'm going Falcons. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think, or in the comment section. You should be able to comment, but I have Falcons. Falcons should. They should. How are you going to stop Drake London? I mean, it seems like they found themselves right now. I got Drake May under 0.5 interceptions. Yeah, I think so. Let's go back. Jets, Patriots. I'm not sure. I don't know, because that defense for the Jets have been flying around here lately. Have you seen them these past 2 weeks? Mind you, they're on a 2-game win streak. It's very possible. And I like Drake May. Drake May's a baller. He's a baller. I like Drake May. I like what he's doing this year. I put it on Twitter today. First of all, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Like, comment, subscribe. I think the Jets are not the Jets, the Patriots. The Patriots are in their 2004 element. Yes, that's when they won the Super Bowl, but they're in their 2004 ish element where these guys are 8-2. Vrabel's doing his thing. That defense is flying around. That offense with Travion Henderson and Stevenson, and Diggs Diggs was a big plus to the Patriots this offseason. That was a huge pickup for them. That they were a huge pickup. I love what they're doing though over there in New England. If they can just keep it up, they keep it up for another for the rest of the season, and they'll be a force to be reckoned with. Because I guarantee they're gonna be divisional winners. I think. Yeah. I think between them and the Bills, but I think you'd hate to play them at home. You'd hate to play them at home. There are a plethora of teams in the playoffs that you just don't want to play at home. Now the Patriots being one of them, the Bills being one of them, the Chiefs being one of them, Green Bay being one of them, and the Seattle Seahawks being another one of them. Philly too, but I mean, to me, only reason why I'm not necessarily scared of playing them in, at home, playing them at their place in the playoffs is because we play them during the season, so it's like, it's just the Eagles. But yeah, nobody likes playing at the lake. Nobody really likes playing at the lake, so I'm sorry if I keep sniffing. I'm coming down with something. So yeah, Panthers, Falcons. Let's take the Falcons. We're just gonna take the Falcons. I think the Falcons, they need to find a way to get it done. They're 3-6. Panthers are 5-5. You need to find a way. And there's no excuse. You need to find a way. I know the Panthers are hooping right now, but you need to find a way to win. Buccaneers, Bills. Buccaneers. Here's why. I don't like what the Bills are doing. Well, again, we go right back to what we were talking about earlier, right? Divisional games are tricky. So the Bills versus I also got Hunter Henry for anytime touchdown. What you think? Tonight? Yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. No. That's perfect. That's perfect. He'll score tonight. I'm not saying the Jets defense is that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, Hunter Henry. Yeah, he's gonna get an end zone. Book it. That's a perfect bet. I'm just not sure about the Drake May interception thing because it's football. Football is it's unpredictable. So an interception it could be anything. It could be over the middle. Lineman puts his hand up and it deflects off of him and whatever. I mean, it could be just something stupid. So that's why I never go for those type of bets as far as interceptions go because you never know. So yeah, like wide receiver should have caught the ball. Ball hits him in the chest, bounces off his hands into the defender's hands. You just never know as far as that goes. But yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect bet. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime touchdown, perfect for Hunter Henry. But yeah, Buccaneers, Bills. Josh has got to clean things. He's got to clean it up. Josh has been playing like a person who hasn't played for a good while. So I need Josh to pick it up. Josh needs to absolutely pick it up. The Buccaneers defense, they're going to give you a hard time. I'm not going to lie to you. They're going to give you a hard time. They're going to make sure you have a bad day, Josh Allen. What are you going to do? How are you going to shake back? That's what I want to know. But I think the Buccaneers win it. I think they win it. It's going to be a close game, though. I think it's going to be a good game, but I still got the Buccaneers winning. So, yeah, I don't know what the injury report is with them or anything of that nature. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on injury-wise with them. So, Chargers, Jags. This is the Chargers are 7-3. Look at that Harbaugh effect, man. 7-3 versus the Jags. I still have the Chargers winning. The Chargers should win. They should win. Right? They should win. I'm not 100% certain they will win, but they should win. The Jags seems like they've low-key kind of fallen off a little bit, just a little bit. But I'm going Chargers. I think they'll win by at least a touchdown. At least, at the very least. Heard Travis Hunter ain't even playing. He's on IR, so that hurts a lot. So, Chargers. Bears and Vikings. Divisional game once again. I don't know. The Bears are cool. They're cool. They're not someone who I would push all my chips to the middle of the table with. There's no way I'd do that with the Bears, but what I would without Travis Hunter, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Without Travis Nah, I can't. I can't pick the Jags. I can't pick the Jags. Not. I can't. I can't. And I don't. They did they play? They played Sunday. I'm not 100% certain. I'm not 100% certain that they played Sunday, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't. There's no way I'm picking the Jags. I'm not comfortable picking the Jags. And let's talk. Wait, hold on. Let's talk about the Jags really quick before we move on to the next game. Jags are look BTJ, right? Brian Thomas Jr. I am not. Look, I thought he was cold last year. He is not cold this year. I have no clue what's going on. I don't know what's going on with BTJ right now. And Brian Thomas Jr. I don't have a clue, but I haven't heard anything from him. And they had to go get Jacoby Myers. I mean, I think even with Travis, they were going to go get Jacoby. That way, Travis could play a little bit more defense than he does offense. So that way, he get a better a break or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Brian Thomas Jr., but he needs to step up because this does not look good. You had, about 1,400 yards last year? You don't look like that this year. You look really bad this year. You need to pick it up. That's just me being honest. You need to pick it up. But yeah, I can't do that with, I can't. Hold on. I just realized you guys aren't even looking at what I'm looking at. I don't like the idea of having Travis playing both sides of the ball. I like the idea, but I just think you should possibly do it sparingly. Don't get the man hurt. And you don't want him to take years off of playing. Years off of his career, I should say. Because you do that, it's not good. Clearly, obviously, it's not good. But I don't mind it. It's not like, it's not like anything that, it's not something I would hate. Obviously. It's dope. It's dope. But you got to be careful. Because, he's lightning in a bottle. So you get him started. I mean, he's a game changer, and you need a game changer. If a game changer has the ability to play both sides of the football, hey, do it. Go get money. Go do your thing, right? Go do your thing. But you have to use him sparingly, and you do not want to get this man hurt because clearly he's already hurt now. But I think he got hurt early on in the season. So not early on in the season, in practice. He got hurt in practice. So I'm not against the idea of having Travis play both sides of the ball. Travis playing both sides of the ball it's cool. They better do it correctly though. This isn't college. This is not college. You need to make sure you use him correctly. Again, I don't care how many times I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Use him correctly. Because, boy, they need a Travis Hunter. Bad. All right, but I can talk all day about that. But Bears Vikings. I don't know. I'm not really sold on the Bears. I understand that the Bears are 6-3. Clearly, Vikings are 4-5. I am not 100% certain on the Bears. I'm not sold on the Bears. I'm not. I mean, I know they beat my team. They beat Dallas. Obviously, we suck this year, but I don't know. They should have lost to the Giants. Brian Daboll, he sold. That's the second lead that he sold. That's why he got fired. I don't know. I think the Vikings win. Yeah, I think the Vikings win. I think Brian Flores is going to make Caleb see ghosts. I do. I think Brian Flores is going to make Caleb Williams see ghosts, and I think Caleb is going to be very uncomfortable because you got to think Brian Flores, that defensive coordinator. He is going to make you hate life. He will. The way he disguises his pressure. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to get after the quarterback. He knows how to disguise it and everything. Bears offense is suspect. I agree wholeheartedly. I think the Bears as a whole, they are just suspect in general because you don't know. They're unpredictable. But I don't know. I can't buy into the Bears. I can't. You can't. There's not enough money that you could pay me to buy into the Bears. Well, yeah, there is actually, but that's just Bears defense is carrying. Yes, they are. They are carrying. I'm not taking away from it, but I'm just not sold. I just can't be sold on it because again, it's a team game, right? And at the end of the day, Defense could be doing all they can, but that offense is suspect. I'm just I'm not gonna be bought in. And think about it like this: I'm a Cowboy fan. Our offense is just we're top 4 in the league. Literally, we're ranked top 4 in the league, but my defense is bottom. Is what is bottom 2. we're one of the we are probably the worst defense in the league, right? So that just is what it is. That just is what it is. But I just can't. I'm not gonna buy into the Bears. I won't. I'm not gonna fall for that. I'm not gonna fall for the bait with the Bears. But yeah. But give me Vikings. Give me Vikings. I think Brian Flores is going to make Caleb Williams hate life. I sincerely do. I think Brian Flores is going to make Caleb Williams' life very difficult. I truly do. I truly do. I think Brian Flores is going to blitz, blitz, and blitz, and he's going to force Caleb to make a decision. And if Caleb can't make that decision fast enough, it's over with. And you don't want the Vikings to get hot right now. This is not. That's not. That is one of the last teams you want them to get hot right now. But I don't know. But the Vikings. I mean, JJ McCarthy. This is technically his rookie season. Like this is technically his rookie season. Vikings defense is nice too. Yeah, they're nice. I like their defense. I do. I mess with their defense. I mess with their defense heavy. Who else we got? Packers, Giants, Packers. It's not an easy win though. It's not one of those guaranteed wins for the Packers, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They've been suspect. They've been very suspect. My bad. I keep doing this. But yeah, Packers. They are very suspect. Holy. Okay. Nah, I can't do it. Anyway, they're suspect. Van Ginkel was tough. He's been a dog though. Van Ginkel's been a dog. He's been like if my defense would have him, bro, that's all I need. Actually, we need more than that. But yeah, Van Ginkel. He's tough. He's goated. Van Ginkel is he's goated. Yeah, Packers, Giants. Give me Packers, but I don't know. I think the Giants, if the Giants can make them look pedestrian, I don't know. It's very possible. Oh, never mind, because darts out. Never mind. Darts out. Yeah. Let's have a conversation about Jackson Dart really quick. Jackson Dart in college he had a lot of concussions, right? He had a lot of concussions. You do not want Jackson Dart to have the same issue in the NFL. This man has 4 concussions. 4 already. And he hasn't even played a full season. That's 4 concussions. Well, he's been in concussion protocol like 4 times, I think. But, dude, something's got to be done, bro. Something has got to be done because you do not want him to be... You need him. You need Jackson Dart. You need Jackson Dart to propel this Giants team into, I don't know, a different stratosphere. Oh my God, never mind. They're showing videos. Anybody get copyright? But yeah, you need Jackson Dart. Russell Wilson is selling. Russell Wilson is. It sucks because but Russell Wilson is my guy, right? But I think it's time. I think it's time for Russell Wilson to hang it up. I think it's time for Russell Wilson to just, it is what it is. Everybody has their time as far as football goes. It's time. It's time. It's time to hang it up. It's time to hang it up. It's time to, move on. Go ahead, retire. You have a ring. You went to 2 Super Bowls. Should have had 2 Super Bowl rings, but hey. Yeah, no, that's utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. I mean, that Super Bowl, there's no way they should have lost to the Patriots. There's no way. You should have just given it to Marshawn Lynch. You had 2 timeouts already, but don't get me started on that game. That was utterly ridiculous. But give me Packers. I think the defense is going to keep. Yeah, never mind. The Packers. It'll be easy. It should be an easy dub. I think that Giants defense is going to give Jordan Love a hard time. It's going to give Jordan Love a hard time. Believe it. Bengals, Steelers. Steelers. I'm not even gonna waste time on that game. Texans, Titans, Texans. We don't need to waste time on those games. All right, here we go. 49ers and Cardinals. All right, 49ers and Cardinals. We are in the 4:05, 4 o'clock window. This is a divisional game. Bro, when I first started talking about this, first doing the prediction, I told you divisional games are tricky. They're very tricky. There is no outcome where you're just like, at least this year. This year, you can't even say that, oh, we expected them to get blown out. No. And this is the most unpredictable football season I've ever seen in my life. I'm so serious. But the Seahawks are 7-2. You would be a liar if you would say that you saw that the Seahawks were 7-2. The Ravens are 4-5. The Chiefs are 5-4, and the Broncos are 8-2. This season is, I don't know. I don't know how do you really want to explain this season, but this season cannot be explained. This is the weirdest football season I've seen. One of 2011 was weird too. That was a weird season. That was a very weird season. But yeah, 49ers and Cardinals. Give me 49ers. But divisional games, bro. Divisional games. I'm going against the grain. Cardinals. Give me Cardinals. I don't think Brock Purdy's back, but I think Budda Baker and those guys give him a hard time. I do. I truly do. I think Budda Baker and those guys give whoever back there a hard time. I don't care who's back there. Because I don't think the Cardinals are bad. They're not a bad football team, but they're not good. You know what I'm saying? They're not. I don't know how to really explain that. They're not necessarily world beaters. They're not world beaters, but they're not teetering outside of being a good team. But they are not bad at all. Give me Cardinals. I want an upset. I want an upset this week with the Cardinals and the 49ers. So give me Cardinals. Seahawks and Rams. Now this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be one of those games. Fireworks. Rams defense is like that. Seahawks defense is like that. Rams offense is like that. Seahawks offense is like that. I mean, this should have been on Sunday Night Football. What's on Sunday Night Football on? Never mind. Never mind. No. This is good. Maybe in the 425 window. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to see the Chiefs and Broncos. I don't. I think the Broncos defense is going to give the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense has just been. Nah, I'm good. But back to the Seahawks and Rams. I think the Rams are going to find a way to get it done. I think the Rams win this one. I'm not sure if they play them again or if they have played them, but I think the Rams win this week. They should. Yeah, give me Rams. Give me Rams. Puka, Devontae. If that running back can hold on to the ball, that'd be great. Yeah, but give me Rams. Okay, Ravens, Browns, Ravens. I don't even want to waste time on the Browns, bro. The Browns are like, I don't even know how you want to explain them. The Browns are just, hold on. There's no way that you can sit here and explain the Browns. Like, there's just no way you can just talk about the Browns. Like, you would lose so much, or you would lose a lot of people trying to talk about the Browns. I don't want to sit here and talk about the Browns. The Browns are just bad. They are Browns. They are, brown. If you catch my drift. I'm not going to sit here and talk about the Browns. I can't. Yes, I am. I don't understand what's going on with Kevin Stefanski. What was the point of drafting two quarterbacks? Let's start there. Why draft two quarterbacks? Doo-doo Browns. Exactly. Doo-doo Browns. That's exactly what they are. What was your point of drafting two quarterbacks? Can you explain that to me? Like, I'm 5 years old. What was the point? And then, like, look, I was a Dylan Gabriel fan over there at Oregon, and I'm not going to say he's trash now. I mean, he's a rookie. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Some rookies take a while to catch on. They do. So I don't even care about the QB battle. Don't care about that. I don't understand their philosophy. Is basically what I'm telling you. I don't understand anything that the Browns are doing. They look like they didn't know what they wanted to do this season. This season, I don't know what they were doing this season. This offseason, this season, doesn't matter. They were just confusing. They're just a confusing franchise. I don't want to talk about them. I hope the Ravens blow them out the water. I just hope that the Ravens make them look so pedestrian. I'm done. I don't care about the Browns. I don't. That I don't know. Ever since they did Baker Mayfield that way, I don't care. I despise the Browns now, dude. They seem like they came into this season with no plan whatsoever. You drafted two. You drafted two quarterbacks. One of them being Shador Sanders. You don't even know why you drafted Shador. You just drafted him, which was dumb. Can I be honest? It was dumb. It was stupid. Why? What are you drafting Shador for? You don't need another quarterback. Mind you, we don't talk about him, but Deshaun Watson is still there. He's still a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the point? What are you doing? Do you know why you're doing the certain things that you're doing? Do you know the decisions that you're making? Why are you making those decisions? The choices that you're making? Like, just stop. Just stop. I'm over bro. Might as well call them the Giants. I'm so over them, bro. I'm so over them. But anyway, let's get back to real business. Chiefs Broncos. I have kind of already elaborated on this game. I think I got the Broncos. Chiefs have looked very underwhelming this season. Very underwhelming. You know, I have a theory about the NFL and NFL games and NFL franchises. The way that their season ends is kind of how it's going to start the next season. Or certain teams. Certain teams you can see a trend. Most times it's not like that, but sometimes it is like that. Sometimes that same thing carries on into the next season. For instance, yes, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. However, halfway through the season, remember we saw A.J. Brown open up that book, sign on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that carried on to this next season. AJ's still unhappy about what's going on. And I'm not going to lie, I am too. There's no way A.J. Brown should have 2 receptions for 13 yards. He's your wide receiver 1. Devontae Smith, that's my boy. Smitty is my boy. There's no way A.J. Brown should have 2 receptions, 13 yards. You're not even targeting him. You're not even looking his way. You're not. And then Nick Sirianni said yesterday he's tired of talking about it. Well, do something about it. Do something about it. AJ told you. AJ Brown legit told you there's no way you're going to win games like this in the playoffs. We need to step up. I'm a difference maker. That he is. AJ Brown is a difference maker. Hey, I'm not going to lie. I don't think AJ Brown's going to be there next year. I don't think AJ Brown's going to be there next year. You? Do you think so? I don't think so. Kevin Patullo is Nick Sirianni's boy. That's his homeboy. What do you look like firing his boy? No, AJ Brown's gone. AJ Brown is gone. And you know where I think AJ should go? The Patriots. Be over there with Mike Vrabel. Remember, that was his head coach before. That's where he should go, to the Patriots or go to the Steelers or I don't know. Go somewhere else. Because these 2 seasons in a row. 2 seasons in a row. Last season he talked about this. Wasn't necessarily getting the ball. He got the ball enough last year, but this year he ain't. He is. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. I'm not. I refuse to believe that's the only time you need him, because hey, you need to give him the ball. Brown the ball, please and thank you. Now, excuse me, back to the Chiefs and Broncos. Broncos are going to make. They're. I expect the Broncos to just do the Chiefs dirt ball, man. I really do. And I don't know what's up with the Chiefs this year. I don't know what's up with them this year. Sometimes you would think that, they would look somewhat nice, somewhat serviceable, somewhat, you know. Granted, they are over 500. Yes, they're 5-4. That's fine, but they're not the Chiefs that we're regularly accustomed to seeing. Oh my God, that word was anyway. So yeah, give me Broncos. That's the best defense I've seen in the league, bar none. Bar none. The Broncos have the best defense in the league. You have to present me with somebody who's better. Yes, the Seahawks have a good defense. They have a great defense. The Rams have a good defense. They have a great defense. The Broncos have the best defense in the league. Their offense I'm never going to be sold on their offense, but their defense is like that. Their defense is like that. And a lot of people are bringing up Bo Nix record versus Patrick Mahomes. Who cares? It's a different year. That's what I don't understand about certain people. Not certain people, a lot of fans. You can't talk about last year. We're not here to talk about last year. It's a different year. Different year. Different situations. I think the Broncos beat the Chiefs. And you know what? I'll take it to a whole nother level. I think the Broncos beat the Chiefs in a manner that makes it not even look close. Broncos lead the league in sacks. Exactly. You get it. You get it. That defense is like that. That defense is like that. I'm telling you. That defense is real. That defense is real. So give me Broncos. Give me Broncos. I'm not going to have a score prediction. I can't do score predictions anymore, even though I was trying to do them earlier. It's too confusing. All I care about is getting the dub. Get the dub. You know what I'm saying? Get the dub. Get the dub. Get the dub. All right. Lions and Eagles. This is going to be an interesting game. We were just talking about A.J. Brown, right? We were just talking about Smitty. Here's my issue with the Eagles. Then I'll tell you who I think is going to win. I already did. I think I already told you. Eagles. I think the Eagles win still. But I think, okay, how can I say this? You need to make sure you give these guys the ball. And a lot of people are going to try to call A.J. Brown a diva. He's not a diva. A.J. Brown is not a diva. A.J. Brown is far from a diva. A.J. Brown is, Arthur Warren Brown is cold. That's what he is. See, the fans are looking at this like, oh, he cares about his numbers. He cares about his numbers. You guys don't understand. When it gets time to start talking about contracts, they're going to be like, oh, well, your production dipped a little bit. We don't want to pay you. We don't want to pay you this much. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do that. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. And I agree with A.J. Brown. I do. Truly, I do. I agree with A.J. Brown because you're not going to be able to get these wins in the playoffs. What's going to happen when you play the Packers again in the playoffs? What's going to happen when you have to play Seattle or the Rams? What's going to happen? You're going to get punched in the mouth. Defense is going to do all they can. That offense is not clicking. I don't trust. Why would I trust your offense? I can't. You're not even giving your wide receiver one the ball. And yeah, I'm supposed to sit here and act like you're real. No. See, you have to feed that man over there. You have to feed the beast. If you want to win, what did Booby Miles say on Friday Night Lights? If you want to win, put Booby in. Let Booby spin. Bro, do the same thing with A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is a dog. You know what I'm saying? And on that fourth down, when they went for it on fourth down, in the fourth quarter, last possession, and you just lob it up to A.J. Brown, that was his second target. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I don't know what to think about the Lions, right? I saw the Lions get beat down by the Packers week 1, but that's week 1. Right? That's week 1. I understand that. It's okay. A lot of things happen. A lot of things change. A lot of things turn around after week 1. So it's look, here we are in week 11. So the Lions could beat the Eagles. I don't think they will. I think the Eagles will end up finding a way ultimately to win the game. But it won't surprise me. It won't surprise me if the Eagles, this is going to be a great test. What A.J. Brown was saying this week, all week long, this is going to be a great test. Because if that offense doesn't do anything, let me see your defense shut them down. Go ahead, shut down J-Mo. Shut down Jameer. Shut down Montgomery. Shut down Laporta. Go ahead, do it. Let me see you do it. Shut down Amon-Ra. Let me see you do it. And I want to see your offense come out there half-tailing, do that for 3 quarters, and I want to see you kick it in gear in the fourth quarter. And you let me know how that game turns out. I guarantee you it doesn't work in your favor. Not how football works. It's never how it works. Yes, sometimes you have an anomaly. You have some games that's like, oh man, well, I didn't see that coming. More often than not, that doesn't happen. So I need to see some more from the Eagles offense. I do, because that's a high-powered offense that's coming in here for the Lions. They're coming in here and they have bad intentions. They have bad intentions. They do. They do. I think it's at the link. It should be at the link, right? Let me see. Yeah, it's at the link. Oh, wow. It's going to be different. That's going to be a good game. That's going to be a good game. I'll be there. I'll be there to watch. Not at the game, clearly. I will never see, I'll never go to an Eagles game unless they're playing my Cowboys. No. But yeah, give me Eagles. Give me Eagles. Cowboys, Raiders. I don't trust the Cowboys as far as I can throw them. You will never catch me ever saying that the Cowboys are going to win a game. No, heck no. And I'm a broken-hearted fan. Because you cannot. Let me tell you something about my Cowboys. You cannot. We're gonna see. We're gonna be right here. Hold on. Hopefully they. Yeah. Pause. I wish there was a way I could just zoom in. I don't want to get copyright or anything. Get a copyright strike or whatever. But you can't pay me to say that the Cowboys are going to win. You can't. This season's over with. That's for starters. That's for starters. The season is over with for the Dallas Cowboys. Let me just go right there. The season is over with for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know why people think. And I had to calm down because last week I was excited about the Quentin Williams trade and all that. I was excited about the Logan Wilson trade. I was only excited about that because we got Quentin Williams. Quentin Williams or not, this season is done. It's over. It's over. It's done. We're 3-5-1. Do you think we're going to catch up with Philadelphia? Really? Like, let's be real. You're not going to catch up with them. There's too many. The NFC is loaded this season. Hold up. Let's go back. 5-5, 3-6. None of them are probably going to make the playoffs. 6-3. They're division leaders. They're division leaders right now. The Buccaneers are division leaders. The Bears, they're 6-3. I think they're going to lose to the Vikings, but even then, I don't think they're going to lose constantly over the season as the season goes along. The Packers, they're going to be in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers, they should be in the playoffs. Hold on. I don't know about that one. 49ers might not make it. They might make it. If they do make it, they're going to be the last seed. Let me see. Hold on. If the Cardinals do end up if the Cardinals beat the 49ers, right? If the Cowboys might as well fight for a wild card spot. We shouldn't fight for a wild card spot because we're not good enough. And it's no disrespect to you, but we're not good enough. We don't have enough. We don't have enough. We don't. And not only that, we're inconsistent. Inconsistent teams, they're never winners in the playoffs. Inconsistent teams are primary example. We're going to use the same team, but we're going to go a few years back. 2022. The Cowboys, that defense was like that. The offense was really like that. However, Dak had an interception problem. What was our main thing? We were consistently good, but our quarterback was a huge problem. Turnovers. That's one thing that we were going to put up points. You knew we were going to put up points. We were consistently going to put up points, but you knew that at some point in the game, we were going to turn the ball over. It was going to be game. What happened against the 49ers in the second round after we beat Brady? What happened? Dak threw an interception. I'm sorry. He threw 2, and it should have been 3, but Dre Greenlaw couldn't catch. Dre couldn't catch that football. He couldn't haul it in. You knew it was going to happen. Inconsistent. You know what's very consistent about the 49ers that season, though? That defense was going to be there no matter what. They were there. No matter what. Inconsistent teams do not win in the playoffs. They don't. They don't take you to an NFC championship game. They don't take you to an AFC championship game. I don't know. What I do know is them Dallas Cowboys, we ain't going nowhere. I ain't no fighting for the wild card spot. It's over with. And I think the dagger is going to be Monday when the Raiders beat us. I do. I've this 2 seasons in a row where I've been mentally checked out of the for the Cowboys, and it's not the players' fault necessarily. It's the front office. The front office they don't care about us. The front office could care less about the Cowboys fans. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. I'd love a win. In fact, I'd love to go on a win streak. I'd love to go on one historic win streak that hasn't been seen before. I'd love to be 11-5-1. That ain't gonna happen. Cause we could look. Let's go look at our schedule. Hold on. Let's go look at our schedule. Let's go look at the Dallas Cowboys schedule. Is there anywhere where I can search anything? Anything. I can't search anything. I can't even go look for my here. Here we go. Show me Dallas. Show me the all right, full schedule. Look, this is what we have. This is all we have left. Move out the way, please and thank you. All right. So, Lord have mercy. Move. Thank you. All right. So this is what we have left, right? As far as the Cowboys go, this is a game that hurt right here. This game, when you said fight for a wild card spot, this game is why we shouldn't. This game here and this game here. Those are 2 games you just don't lose. I know the Packers lost. It is what it is. They're still nice. They're still better. They're just that good. Oh, and that's a game we also couldn't afford. We definitely couldn't afford to lose against the Bears. But I mean, it's early on in the season, so it is what it is. I didn't think about it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that right here, right now. A game that you couldn't afford to lose, right here. Week 1. Should have won it, but you didn't. New York Giants, you won. Thankfully. Couldn't afford to lose this one right here, but it's early on in the season. I won't hold that against you. Some teams are going to have those games where it's like, you shouldn't have lost that game, but it is what it is. All right, I'm not going to hold that against you. This is a game you should have won. Especially the tough loss. Yeah, the Panthers, we're about to get there. You should not have tied. Think about it. If you win these 2 games back to back, I mean, we might be talking about something different right now. What's that? You'd be 2 and 2. You'd be 2 and 2. You would be 2 and 2 going into that Carolina Panthers game. You win this game, you'd be 3 and 2. 4 and 2. You lose this game, it's all right. 4 and 3 is what it is. You win this game, you could be 5 and 2 going into the bye. Now you add Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson, and you're getting healthy. Mind you, 5 and 2. The rest of this, you're cooking with Crisco. You cooking. But we can't do that because we put ourselves in a hole. Now, if you want to make a playoff, realistically, you're going to have to win 7 games. Basically, you're going to have to win out. You can't go 6 and 2. 6 and 2, you're still going to miss the playoffs. You're still going to miss the playoffs. You have 7 and 1. You're gonna have to. That's 10-6 and 1. Not even that. Not even that's gonna save you. Realistically, if you want to make the play, I'm gonna be honest. If you really want to make the playoffs, you gotta win out. You have to win out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to win out. That's just to make a wild card spot. Because again, like I said, the NFC is a tough conference this season. It's a tough conference this season. So good luck. Good luck with that one. I don't even see how you win any of these games right here. I don't see this stretch here. Oh my God. Basically the playoffs start now for the Cowboys. Yeah. Yeah. Very well said. Very well. You know what? This should be a pinned comment right here. I'm going to pin that comment. Basically, the playoff starts now for the Dallas Cowboys. Absolutely. They do. They start now. You lose, you're out. you lose, you're out. And that's a horrible way of playing a season. In week 11. In week 11, that's tough. That's a tough way of looking at the season. You lose anytime that you lose now, you're out and you cannot go to the playoffs. That's a tough way of looking at the season. And those teams usually, and that sucks, but that is what it is. I mean, that's you put yourself in that predicament, man. I mean, I always think this. I think of it like this. You don't put your fate in somebody else's hands as far as football goes. You don't. You don't. You should determine your very own journey and how it's going to end. You should not depend on, oh, this team needs to lose it. If this team loses and this team wins, we get into the playoffs. Or if they both lose, we win, we get to the playoffs. No. You win the games that you're supposed to win, and you get into the playoffs. I like that philosophy a lot better. I like that more better. Get to the games that you're supposed to win and win them, which should be all of them. But, they don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't think like that. They don't. I don't. I hate that aspect of football, bro. I just win the games that you're supposed to win. I played high school ball, bro. We just won. Just win. It doesn't matter. Just win the game. Win it. I don't care how you win it. Just win it. I don't care. I'm the same way outside of high school football. Win the games. Oh my goodness. And my bad if the mic starts doing whatever. Oh no, it's good. But yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that. I mean, look at this stretch. This is a tough stretch. I'm not going to count them out either. There's a chance we could lose to the Raiders too. I don't put anything past this team. This team is just, yeah. Now, if you could string together 2 wins, you'd be 5-5-1. 5-5-1. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't have a clue how you're going to do it. But you need to find a way. You need to find a way. You need to find a way quick. You've got to. You've got to, because you don't have a choice. Your back is against the wall. But that's one thing, bro. My dad told us the most dangerous man is a man who has nothing to lose. Same thing in football. The most dangerous team is a team that has nothing to lose. You're back against the wall and you're desperate. A desperate team is a dangerous team. So true. So true. But I don't see any form of danger within the Dallas Cowboys' eyes. We are soft as bread pudding. That's just who the Dallas Cowboys are, man. So that's just who we are. That's just who we are. But I mean, I expect the Philadelphia Eagles to be the number 1 seed. Wait a second. They might fall. They might have some. Let's see. Hold up. Let's go back. Yeah, get me out of here, please, and thank you. Let's look at Phillies. Let's look at the Eagles' schedule. Let's look at the rest of their schedule here. So yuck. All right. I was hoping they were going to lose against Green Bay. That would have helped us mightily, but they won, which kind of like told me that they're not losing the division. Detroit, I still think they beat Detroit, so that's going to put them at what, 8-2. I'm sorry, 8-2, right? 8-2, yeah, 8-2. No thanks. 8-2, and then they'll beat us. They'll be 9-2. I don't see a team that's gonna give them no rep for real. Where the heck are we at? Oh, this is preseason for what, next year? Oh, this is last year, or this season. Go figure. The Bills are probably going to be the only team that's going to give them some, I don't see the Chargers beating the Eagles either. The Chargers are frauds, but I don't know. You know what I don't understand? I don't understand how people love to hype up Justin Herbert. And I like Justin Herbert. I do, but it's almost as if Justin Herbert can't do any wrong in anybody's eyes. Like Justin Herbert he's not overrated by any degree. You know what I'm saying? By any margin. But I don't get it. I don't get it with Justin Herbert. I don't get how you can just. I don't get it. I mean, he hasn't won a playoff game the first, and people are talking about him being a top 10 quarterback. How you gonna be a top 10 quarterback and you ain't win a playoff game? I mean, that don't make no sense. That doesn't make that doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Dude, I blow my comes out. That's the only reason why I wipe my nose like this. It's a changing of the weather. That's why. I'm in Virginia, so these guys, not these guys, but the weather's so, it never knows what it's want. It doesn't have a clue what it wants to do. It wants to be summer on Monday, winter on Tuesday and Wednesday, and spring on Thursday. Tomorrow's going to feel like fall. Saturday, it's going to feel like summer. It's the worst part about living in Virginia, but hey, it is what it is. It's just quiet. But nevertheless, yeah, I don't see anybody really beating Philadelphia, bro. I think Philadelphia is gonna probably end up going. They might just lose only two games for real. They might only lose 2 games. But yeah, back to Justin Herbert. I don't think Justin Herbert is overrated. No, I'm not gonna say I think he's overrated, but I think a lot of people should probably, pipe down. Wait till he wins like a playoff game. This might be the year he wins a playoff game. If he wins a playoff game, hey, look, put him top 10, put him top 5. Put him in those conversations. But until he does that, I think you need to pipe down. I really do. I really do. But he'll be fine over his career. But let me see it first. Let me see it. Yeah, he's top 10 caliber, but I'm just saying, like, let's relax. Let's not even put him top 3. Top 3. Who would my top 3 quarterbacks be right now? I think my top 3 quarterbacks right now, this season. No, I'll put it the last 5 seasons. Probably, last four. I'd probably say, obviously, Patrick Mahomes. I'd say Joe Burrow. And you can really put whoever at that 3, but I guess I'll put Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts doesn't beat Patrick Mahomes. But I don't know. Nah, it'll be Josh Allen. It'll be Josh. Josh Allen. Yeah, it'll be Josh. Josh Allen. Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. Top 3 quarterbacks in the league for the past 4 years. Yep. But I think the main thing that I like really want is I need Dak Prescott to get like a Super Bowl or something. Even if it's not with the Cowboys. I'm sure it won't be if he ever wins a Super Bowl, but yeah, I don't. No Lamar. Lamar is definitely top 5. I don't know. Low key. I don't know. Hold on. You made me think. 2 MVPs. Give me Lamar. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. You are right. Give me Lamar. Look, yeah. Give me Lamar. So if that's the case, I'm going Pat, Lamar, and Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is going to be number 3. And can we be honest? Is this a safe place? I think this is a safe place. I think Lamar should have won. He should have won MVP last year too. I don't even think that's crazy to say. I think Lamar Jackson should have won MVP last year too. Easily. And when I mean easily, I think Lamar Jackson should have won MVP last year too. Over Josh Allen. That's not crazy to say. I know it ain't crazy to say. You come on. He had the better year last year. He sure did. Individual. As an individual, as a quarterback, he had the best season last year. Lamar was the best player in football last year. So yes, David, you're right. You're right. You're right. Lamar Jackson, yeah, easy top three. I don't know what was I thinking. What was I thinking? Now, if you want me to do top five, now that is, I think top five is a lot more. I don't know. Nah. But make sure you guys like whoever's, all the viewers in here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But I think that, you know, just give me Lamar. Give me Lamar. I think, Lamar's a dog, though. I don't know if he's healthy, though. Is he healthy? Didn't he just play last game? So, yeah, he has to be healthy. Has to be healthy. Has to. Should be. Hopefully. Hopefully he's healthy. I'm excited to see what Lamar does. Jalen Hurts top five. You think Jalen Hurts is top five? I'm not gonna say that you're wrong or anything, but you think Jalen Hurts is top five? I don't know. So who are your top five? That's my question. Excuse me. Because Jalen Hurts being top five. Where is Matthew Stafford on your list? How about that? Let me ask that question. Where's Matthew Stafford on your list? Where is Matt? Where is who else? Where's Josh Allen on that list? Where is Justin Herbert on that list? Right? Because remember we said our top three. Well, at least my top three. My top three is who? Wait. Hold on. I gotta sneeze too. Thank you if you said bless you. I don't know, man. Because now I'm really thinking about it. Josh Allen has to be top three, right? He should be. Josh should be two. He should be top three. I gotta sneeze again. Josh Allen's number four. So you have Josh Allen. Okay, so hold on. Josh, it's clearly top three, right? Oh, Matt. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm all over the place. My bad. My bad. You're right. Yeah, Matthew Stafford is a dog. Matthew Stafford is a dog. Matthew Stafford might be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. No, he has to be the best quarterback in the league this season. I'm taking Matthew Stafford over a lot of quarterbacks this season. Cause he's different, bro. Matthew Stafford, he's cold. Matthew Stafford is cold. Matthew Stafford doing things. Hey, I'm just saying. I think Matthew Stafford should be in consideration for MVP. This is my opinion. I really do. I think Matthew Stafford should be in MVP talks, right? I mean, Jonathan Taylor, too. Because Jonathan Taylor, he is hooping. Jonathan Taylor is just, he's different. Matthew Stafford is better than all of them career-wise. Oh, easily. Because he has a Super Bowl. Whoa. Over Pat? I don't know about Patrick Mahomes now. I don't know. I don't think I'd put Matthew Stafford over Patrick Mahomes. Over Patrick Mahomes? I'm not sure. I don't know about that one. Cause I don't think there's a way that I could put Matthew Stafford over Patrick Mahomes. Other than how he's playing this season. This season I'll say that he's better than Patrick Mahomes. But only this season. This season I'll say that. But as far as career wise, I don't know. I wouldn't say that. Pat been hooping. Pat one of those. I forgot about Pat Mahomes. I'm telling you, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Pat one of those. Pat is him. Himothy. He is Himothy. As far as quarterbacks go, right now. Of course, we're talking about right now, but I'm just saying. If y'all can see how many amount of tissues I have right now, it's insane. Yeah, Pat is he's kind of the you know. Pat got four Super Bowl rings, right? It's gotta be four. Let me see. Pat Mahomes got 4 Super Bowl rings, I think. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Mr. Patrick. Let me talk to you, Pat. Let me talk to you, boy. I think Pat got 4 rings, I think. 3. He's got 3. He's got 3 rings. He's not far off from Brady, though. He's not far off from Brady. Patrick is not far off from Brady at all. I mean, but look at this resume, though, man. Drafted in 2017, right? I was like 15. Drafted in 15. You know? And he was hooping at Texas Tech. He was balling out at Texas Tech. I'm sorry, but not right now. He was hooping over there at Texas Tech. But look at this resume, man. 3 Super Bowl rings, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, Offensive Player of the Year in 2018. The year that I thought they were going to win it was 2018. I thought they were going to win in 2018, but they didn't. Nope, they didn't win it. Brady and them won it. Let me see. First team All-Pro twice. Second team All-Pro once. He's been an All-Pro, first team All-Pro only twice. Why? I've always thought that he was an All-Pro like almost every year he was in the league. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why I thought he was. I don't know. He definitely won All-Pro last year. I'll tell you that. NFL passing leader in 2022. 2-time NFL passing touchdowns leader 2018, 2022. Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year in 2020. Bart Bell Award 2018. All right. NFL records, career pass. Bro, I mean this is a great resume, right? This is a great resume. We're gonna look at somebody else's resume. All right, we're gonna look at somebody else's resume. Give me a second. We're gonna look at somebody else's resume. Somebody else's resume. Huh? Somebody else's resume. This is like a sports. This is just like a sports. What you want to call it? This channel, I should say. It's like a sports spam. You know, like spam pages on Instagram. This is a sports spam. Look at this. Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy. Second team All-Pro 1-time Walter Payton Man of the Year. NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. 3-time Pro Bowl. NFL Passing Leader in 2023. You know, All Rookie Team 2016. Bro, look, the only thing that's missing on Dak Prescott's record, or on his resume, his resume, is a Super Bowl. That's it. That's the only thing that's missing from Dak Prescott's resume. I'm about to actually mess up and say resume. I mean, that's the only thing that's missing. Look at his touchdown to interception ratio. Look at this. I mean, most wins in a season by a rookie quarterback. Tied. I think he's tied with Jaden. No, he's not tied with Jaden Daniels. It's somebody else. Is he? No, I think they went 12-5 last year. Highest passer rating by a rookie quarterback. That might not be caught. But you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. And he's like, he leads the Cowboys record book. Like, he has a bunch of records in the Cowboys record book. So, I don't know. Only thing that's missing from his repertoire is Super Bowl. I hate to keep having to say that, but I mean, it is what it is. It's the only thing that's missing. It's the only thing that's missing. Anyway, I think I'll call this a night right here. So I didn't really plan on being on here long tonight. I just wanted to tap in. I'll be doing some more reactions. Hopefully this ESPN and YouTube thing kind of comes to a halt because I'm ready to react to college football. I can't react to college football on other channels or on other what you call them things. On other yeah. I can't react to ESPN channels because ESPN and YouTube have their little dispute or whatever. It's so stupid. And I'm ready for it to end immediately. It's cutting into the content, man. And I gotta react to that Georgia versus. I have to react to Georgia versus Texas. I have to. There has to be a way that I can do it. And I need YouTube and ESPN to grill up their beef and eat it because I need to react to ESPN. I need to react to ESPN. I need to react to Georgia and Texas. It's going to be a good game. I need to see it. I need to post it for my Texas people out there, Let me do it. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to react to some college football. I couldn't react to none of the good games last week. I tried to react to some good games last week, but I couldn't. It's on ESPN, which is unfair. And I'm just ready for them to end their beef, and I can watch college football and react to it. It's not like I can't watch it on TV, but I like reacting to it. I don't want to, Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I will catch you guys later. I'll go live sometime either tomorrow or Saturday, or any just look out. Be on the lookout. 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 Without further ado, man, peace. Catch you on the flip side.